Yo, what's going on YouTube? Kai checking in with another video. Hey, today we got when stealing a police car goes wrong. It's going to get into it.
Stealing a police car is one of the riskiest things you can attempt. With any wrong
Who the
move,
fuck trying to steal a police car? Like, that's... Who the fuck trying to do that? Like, why would y'all even attempt to do that?
resulting in certain jail time. So what does it look like when stealing a cop car goes horribly
You said what? You gonna get jail time automatically.
in certain jail time. So what does it look like when stealing a cop car goes horribly wrong?
Good sticks.
Today we cover exclusive body cam footage of the few times this has happened. Starting with the case of a man named Mr. Sanchez in Colorado. Police say he had been purposefully causing accidents and crashing into multiple other vehicles in the area. So they gathered a team of officers and tried to
Hey, them type of individuals is weird, bro. Like, I ain't never heard nobody causing accidents. Like, you got the teenagers that's doing this shit. You know, niggas that's joyriding, stealing cars and shit. Don't know how to drive. Hey, they gonna smoke one of your teenagers. They do some funny shit. But, nah, bruh. Like, what? Like, you in a car and you causing accidents on purpose. Like,
take him down.
weird.
379, slowed down, speeds of 28.
This him right here in this bullshit ass car?
Pit maneuver, hold traffic.
TVI successful.
Using a technique called the pit maneuver, or the precision immobilization technique, the cops are able to spin Sanchez's vehicle around and completely stop him in his tracks. Then they rush in to arrest him. But this is far from where the story ends.
Out of the vehicle! Out of the vehicle! Out of the vehicle! On the ground! I don't know what's going on! I got dogs on back! What the fuck? Hands behind your back! Hands behind your back! What's going on? My girlfriend fucking shot at me, and I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Sanchez frankly looks scared and confused, and even claims he's got no idea what's going on or what he did wrong. But that might at least explain what he does next. After being placed in the back of the patrol vehicle, he manages to bring his handcuffed arms under his legs so that they're in front of him and proceeds to do this.
Stop Googling how to make money online and looking into things like drop shipping and
Bruh,
consulting,
nobody
affiliate
give a fuck.
marketing, or
What the fuck?
Sanchez jumps into the front of the patrol vehicle and simply drives away. For some reason, the car didn't have a partition between the front and the back and evidently had the keys ready in the ignition. And what's worse, the police had left a service rifle on the passenger seat of his new ride, so he was now speeding away, armed in a stolen vehicle.
I need as many sets of stop sticks set up as you can get.
If you get a hold of State Patrol and find out if this individual is armed, please.
He's not anymore. Oh, they're my rifle.
The rifle is in the vehicle, passing the 390. Speed's 123. Marked Charger is the one that was stolen. I'm in the gray unmarked. He's driving down the middle of the lane. Get stop sticks out.
The police immediately set their focus to stopping the vehicle. The longer he's driving like this, the more danger he's putting civilians in. He's currently driving over 120 miles an hour down public roads at 11 a.m. If this is allowed to continue any longer, many lives will be put at risk.
But you know, bro. See, he got a gun. But you know, like, when they in a patrol, like, pursuit, like, bro, I think it's a certain mileage. Like, I don't know if it's like 90, 100. Like, they can't chase you no more. Like, if it's to the point where, like, they can't see your car, or you swerving in and out of lanes, you putting other, like, drivers at risk, like, they can't chase you no more, bruh. Not to say do it, because, hey, bro, that reckless driving, bro, just you as the driver doing reckless driving, bro, you endangering everybody else, bro. Like, don't fuck us over because you want to be a maniac. And when I say us, I'm talking about drivers. Like, bro, you got some drivers that y'all just drive weird as fuck anyway. But if you got children and just Not even, I wouldn't say just children, but when you got something to live for, bro, like your life means something. You're not trying to get taken out by some bullshit. You feel me? Like, but nah, that's crazy, bro. Like, at that point, hey, fool, you know what I mean? You go to the far lane, let these niggas pass, bro. Let these niggas go, man. Hell nah, like that's scary, bro. If I was in a situation as a driver that don't have nothing to do with don't know what's going on, it's a scary situation. And this nigga in the police car, but they gotta chase him because the nigga got a stick on him.
So the cops aim to put stop tricks, or stingers, in place. Strips of spikes that puncture the tires and stop the vehicle in its tracks. The only issue is that Sanchez is a better driver than they realized.
Coming at you, Jay. First car.
Coming up on stop sticks. You missed him. Continuing eastbound.
One coming up right now, and I'll come up behind him.
Sanchez was able to avoid the stop sticks not once, but twice, and continues to speed down the freeway at increasingly dangerous...
At least, bro, from this visual right here, bro, ain't nobody on the road, bro. So at least ain't nobody on the road, bro.
Speeds. However, the cops know exactly where he's going, and if they keep at it, this method will eventually work. What they seem to forget, though, is that taking out a car's tires at 120 miles an hour is an incredibly dangerous feat in its own right.
You got sticks set?
Fuck, you talking about the flip?
Good sticks. We got a 10-50.
Sanchez crashed into a parked semi-truck.
Bruh, this is what I'm saying, bruh. This is what I'm saying, bruh. Like, my nigga. Bruh, this nigga just want to work. He just a trucker. Whatever he doing, shipping loads, whatever he doing, either he picking up, dropping up, whatever he doing, bruh. He just want to work. But I get why they had to do it, because somebody had a stick in there, bruh. But it's like, the driver probably like, shit, I never want to drive again, like, bruh. But shorty, let me see, he dead? He gotta die. Going that fast, hitting one of them junks?
Truck at over 100 miles an hour, and after being removed from the wreck and taken to the hospital, he was pronounced dead.
But I knew it, bro. Hey, bruh, you ain't going that fast and surviving, bruh. This is why, like, bro, this is why I do not do reckless driving, bro. I don't do it. I drive the speed limit, bro. Hey, I drive the speed limit, bro. Like, shit like this, bro, I'm scared of shit like this, bro. Y'all niggas love going, man, I'm going 100. Bro, one wrong move, going 100. Game over.
Luckily, the semi-truck driver sustained no injuries and nobody else was hurt in pursuit. But it did come close. This pursuit was allowed to go on for much longer than it should have been. But it's astonishing that it was even able to happen in the first place. And the same goes for our next case, this time in Oklahoma.
Try to steal your car.
Stop!
On March 30th, 2018, a woman named Angie was driving a car that had been reported stolen. And when she was pulled over and questioned about it, she had this to say.
I borrowed from Stephen Curtis. He told me that I could borrow it. I swear I did not steal this vehicle.
How long has Steven had it?
He picked me up today.
Have you seen him in it before?
Yes.
Do you know how he got it?
No, he bought it. If he did steal it, I'm gonna have to go to jail and pay the price for it.
Most people have no clue that in 2023, the best way to make money on Amazon is...
The police know this car was stolen because it flagged up on their system. They know without a doubt that somebody had reported it as missing, but they didn't know exactly who took it. This is why they have to assume it's Angie. She was the one driving it at the time and claims the previous owner bought it straight from the dealership. And given that she has a track record, it's safe to assume she's lying about something.
All right. Well, Stephen took the vehicle without permission. Okay? It was reported as stolen. Okay? So you're in possession of it.
I didn't know. Please.
Not to mention, your driving status is flagged. So you're not even supposed to be driving, so you're going to jail.
Please, is there anything I can do? I work with them, please. I worked with them on 11th and Garnett with murders and the whole prostitution thing. The Secret Service with the counterfeiting. Please, I told this officer where you can get paper tags and all that stuff. I will work with you guys.
You know what?
I didn't know it was stolen.
Angie then tells the officers that she's in regular contact with the captain at another police department working as an informant, and could even give them information on local drug dealers. But obviously that doesn't excuse her of what she's doing here. So they decide to sit her down in a patrol vehicle while they continue the investigation. But for some reason, they decide to put her in the front passenger seat of a running police car, something that a car thief would realize instantly.
And I don't feel like spending the rest of my shift trying, because I think this is all going to be a bunch of BS anyway.
Well, what is she doing?
Try to steal your car.
Stop! David 136, suspect just stole my vehicle. Is heading southbound on Memorial from 33rd.
Angie simply shifts over to the driver's seat, locks the door, and speeds away without a moment's notice. Luckily, it's around 1 a.m., so there's very little traffic on the road. But nevertheless, the speeds of up to 90 miles an hour Angie is finding herself at are still extremely dangerous in such a residential area. So the cops need to shut this down immediately.
David 104, still in Memorial.
Oh God, there's another cop. Check.
I mean, what the fuck you thought he was gonna, like, what you thought? Like, what you thought? She said, oh shit, it's another cop.
David 104, still in Memorial.
Oh God. Check. Stop.
Kids, I don't know what shorty on, but this is your brain on drugs.
Terrified of the situation she's found herself in, Angie turns off the main road and onto a smaller side road. And this turns out to be her downfall.
Box her dumbass in. Box her dumbass in, bro. You just set yourself up going in a low ass, what is like one of them, on like apartment complexes, bro. Like, the fuck?
Cornered, Angie realizes her only option is to bail from the vehicle and sprint away. But the cops are trained for situations just like this, and she'll have a hard time staying out of their grasp for long, especially while she's handcuffed.
Is that her right there? There she is.
In the bushes.
Come here now! Get on the ground! Put your hands over your head. Put your hands over your head. Will somebody unhook her head so we can put them back on her back?
Oh, please.
If it's an adrenaline rush Angie was after, she sure got it. But that also comes coupled with a considerably larger sentence than she was originally facing. And the cops make sure to let her know how bad of an idea that really was.
I've seen some stupid stuff, but my gosh. Andy hit a car with it?
You guys told me that I was going to jail for something that I did not do.
You just stole a police car.
Now I'm going to jail for something I did.
Well, there we go. Silver linings.
At least she was right about the prison part, as after a fairly short trial where she pleaded guilty, Angie was sentenced to 3 years behind bars. Both of these cases so far involved a criminal making a last-ditch effort to set themselves free. But what happens when, instead of the thief, it's just someone looking for a good time? Our joyrider in this case is a woman named Destiny, and she wasn't even involved with the original call. A single officer was called to the side of the road on a civil dispute involving a taxi driver allegedly stealing a customer's property. But out of nowhere, the cop is alerted to something strange that was happening to his car.
Once you find out who it is and go through that.
Lady got in your car, cop car.
What? 6-0 Ferndale. A girl just got in 6-0 and took off. She's northbound Woodward.
Yo, it's not funny, but it's funny because, like, bro, what you do in this situation? Like, bro, you sitting there with no car, assed out with the pedestrians. Like, you just sitting there, like, shit. I guess I'm with y'all right now. That's crazy.
The cop is understandably shocked. He's never been in a situation like this, and they definitely don't train for it. The best he can do is radio in a description and ask for a pickup so he can help take the joyrider down.
A black female walked across Woodward. I was talking to the gentleman at the bus stop. She got in the driver's seat and took off, northbound on Woodward.
You got a GPS on your truck?
Yeah, there's GPS.
As the woman points out, most, if not all, police vehicles are fitted with a GPS tracker that dispatch uses to help coordinate things back at base. Now, all it comes down to is a giant game of cat and mouse across Detroit. The cops know the area better and they're better drivers, so it doesn't take long to get the stolen vehicle back in sight.
I mean, what these dumbass people be thinking is gonna happen? You in a mock vehicle, what the fuck you think is gonna happen? What I say, bro? What I tell y'all before, bro? I hate shit like this, bro. I hate it. Cause innocent people be getting hurt for no fucking reason, bro. Niggas be having they own situation, they own shit going on, bro. And then now all of a sudden I'm in an accident. Like, bro, it literally be happening like that, bro. Niggas be having good ass days, like random ass shit, like oh, that, bro, that shit would make you want to put hands and feet on a nigga right in front of the police. Like, oh, but you can't assault? No. What do you mean? Like, what do you mean, bro?
10-4, sounds like we have a crash, 7 Mile and Snowpool.
In the car still? Get the fuck out of the car! Get the fuck out of the car, you motherfucker! Grab it! Come here! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Put her in this.
612 Ferndale. You notify DPD for...
Do you know how many lives you just put in danger?
What a dummy.
You know how many people you just put in danger doing this? Yeah. Unbelievable. Get in.
Yo, that's your brain on drugs,
Unfortunately for us, there were no exciting chases or strategic maneuvers used to take Destiny down. She simply crashed into a parked car at over 80 miles per hour, completely wrecking her new ride. Multiple other vehicles also
luckily nobody was in the other jump, because I'm thinking, y'all know what I'm thinking, bro.
Damage from the event, and so Destiny was charged with unlawfully driving a vehicle, stealing property worth over $20,000, and fleeing police in an automobile. She was sentenced to 4 years in prison. Having a patrol car stolen from you must be one of the most surprising things that can happen to an officer. But in this situation, where 2 cars were stolen from right under their noses in a row, it must be straight up embarrassing.
Oh, you kidding me?
During the first pursuit, the suspect was speeding down a public freeway and being chased by multiple cop cars, all while somehow managing to evade multiple pit maneuvers. This cop managed to put all his training to work and rammed the escaping vehicle off the road. Almost instantly, the wrecked patrol car is now surrounded by the police, but somehow not a single cop saw this coming.
Hey, y'all, do not walk up on this car. We got enough people up here. Dog! Press the dog!
Wait, let me go back. I'm paying attention.
But somehow, this cop managed to put all his while dude dressing. were stolen from them. She was sentenced to 4
we seen
years
that.
in
Like I said,
prison.
what the
Having a
fuck happened
patrol
to that
car
last one?
stolen from you must be one of the most surprising things that can happen to an officer. But in this situation, where 2 cars were stolen from right under their noses in a row, it must be straight up embarrassing.
Oh, you kidding me?
During the first pursuit, the suspect was speeding down a public freeway and being chased by multiple cop cars, all while somehow managing to evade multiple pit maneuvers. This cop managed to put all his training to work and rammed the escaping vehicle off the road. Almost instantly, the wrecked patrol car is now surrounded by the police, but somehow not a single cop saw this coming.
Hey, y'all, do not walk up on this car. We got enough people up here. Dog! That's the dog! He's on the move again in a Coco K9 Explorer going north on 95. Air 1, follow that car. You got another car.
Air 1, Skyline still northbound.
Hey, this what happened when you play too
Somehow
much
the
Grand Theft Auto.
escapee managed to run from the first crashed patrol vehicle and take over another one before putting his foot down and fleeing the scene once more.
Any other vehicle dealing with them, block your doors. Just stick it. Alright. Delta 32, I thought northbound.
Hey, this nigga got all 5 stars. Nigga got the helicopter following him. Yeah, hey, this how when you play too much Grand Theft Auto.
Which car? The Coco car?
Coco SUV, Coco SUV. In the shoulder right now.
Stick it! From both corridor units! Full stick it!
Where you think you going though? You got a whole helicopter on you, bro. Where the fuck you think you going?
Are there guns in the front of the car? Ask the K9 handler from Coco. He says yes, there probably is.
Thinking fast, the cops managed to radio ahead to set up a team with a stinger, a piece of police equipment that punctures the tires of a vehicle and slowly brings them to a stop. That's why you can now start to see the car smoking, and soon enough, it'll be forced to slow down, or the driver will risk putting himself in a lot of danger.
Alright, he's braking for the median, guys. He's braking for the median. Braking for the median. Everybody slow down. Don't ball up here.
It's underneath the wires. Underneath the wires.
After coming to a safe stop, the driver exits the vehicle and is apprehended by the cops. It's difficult to believe such a professional stop was made by the same cops that let him steal a patrol car from right under their nose, but in the end, the stop was textbook. If you enjoy true crime videos like this, make sure you're subscribed to see more.
See you on the next video.
Add Sparkle to any